Hey, howdy, hi, hello, hola, privyet, bonjour, guten tag. What is up, Vikings? How goes it? How's your guys' week been? It's been kind of interesting having a battle for the light before Asgard. We had Fury. Luckily, we won Fury. I didn't touch on this on a Sunday because Boomer was here, but we won Fury. And then we also won CVC, and then recently we had Battle for the Light yesterday. And then now we have Asgard starting tonight. Good God. But anyways, we'll talk a little bit more about the update today, as well as some other stuff I want to go over with you guys. Modib, yeah, it's a lot. Buildings to 50, town skins, a seer, artifacts, VIP. Man, congrats! You are like smashing it. And you finally got a trifecta in Battle for the Light. Wow. Congratulations. Weather here today, yellow, is sunny. Kind of chilly still. We got snow on the ground. But other than that, it's sunny. Looking like we might actually thaw out for the first time in like 3 weeks. It's been insanely wet and icy. So all right, some quick stuff to go over. Real quick with you guys about my channel and some other stuff. So, first of all, if you guys can, I would greatly appreciate checking out the links. They can be found in the descriptions of my videos, as well as the links can be found here. Proxy Discord, stream donations, paid memberships, merch, and more. GoFundMe. And then, of course, to the Shorts channel. Now, the GoFundMe, we're at like 1,041. Basically, we're like halfway through getting everything paid for, computer, camera, mic, lights, stuff like that. You guys have smashed this. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys could at least do me the solid of sharing this link around in the community. Of course, all of it goes to streaming equipment. And is greatly appreciated. The merch shop. 1 second. The merch shop, of course, has memberships and donations as well. Also, as well as all of this stuff right here. Let me show you an example of 1 second. Give me a minute. I need to pull this up. Boom. So this is I'm actually working on embroidered hats. This is roughly what the trucker hat of the Berserkr Bones Lodge logo looks like. Just to give you guys an example, I'm working on getting those embroidered, so it'll be an actual like patch on the hat. That's Snowman TG. Thank you again for your order and your support. And then, of course, there is now a new thing in the streamers program. So now, like, I talked about this a little bit on Sunday, but I'm going to go over it with you guys. So this is my normal tipping page. This is how it looks. If you go to donations, the donation link, this is exactly, I'm actually like getting it approved for embroidery now. There's like 4 different styles. Let me see. Snapbacks, bucket hats, trucker hats, dad hats, and beanies and visors. So I'm getting it like worked on to get the patch itself embroidered. So it'll be like way better, I think. Okay, might be slightly costlier, but might be slightly costlier to do the embroidery, but I think it'll look better. So this is what the tips page looks like. There's selected amounts on there. You guys can send me a message. I believe if you use this tips page, I believe it sends the message across the screen. If not, I will work on that. Modib, I will actually add that today for you. How's that? I will actually craft a snapback with embroidery today. All right, so here's what the streamers program is doing now. So donations have no kickback to Polarium whatsoever. Like, they purely help the streamer. All donations go to the streamer in general. Now, what the streamers program has done now is they've created a wheel of luck. Let me show these to you guys. So, say, for instance, and let me see. Yellow, I'm using you for an example. So, say, for instance, Yellow donates $35. Now, that $35 allows me to spin a wheel specifically just for Yellow. So he will get one of these 5 things right here. So, like, if he donates $5 or $35 to me, I get to slap these 5 things on a wheel and spin it. Yellow gets one of these 5 things. I can do this once a month for the donator. If, and I'm just going to throw this out there, I don't know if, like, we are allowed to have you guys gift it. I'm not sure if, like, you guys donate something to me, if, like, I'm allowed to gift that role to somebody. I will have to check with Torin. But basically now, like, if you guys donate to us, to the streamers, and you're allowed 1 per month, we get to spin a wheel based on the amount of your donation. None of that money goes to Polarium. None of that money, like all of that goes purely to the streamer. So basically, they have tiers as far as like $1 to $3, $4 to $8, $9 to $16, and then of course the $17 to $40. What it'll do is, like, once a month when we spin the wheel of luck, boom, we then turn around and drop it here. Goes here. So, like, I mean, Gadkey and like Pez are the examples at the top, but this is, it essentially gets turned in like any giveaway. We write your name, we write your ID, and then we write the amount that you've been rewarded from us personally as kind of like a thank you. And then of course our name and the date. it does do it like once a month. So see, like 2/14/2025. So it's kind of a way for us to be able to give back to you. And Polarium is giving us gifts in order to be able to do that. So it's really kind of nice. I haven't had anybody donate for it yet. But anyways, so that's new. All right. I would suggest using this link, right? Let me see. I would suggest using that link right there if you're going to donate for that. In the message, include your nickname, your in-game name, and of course, your game ID. Please, for the love of Jesus, do not make me go through the community and find you for said information. Just going to ask that. I will ask that you please, 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 for the love of God, do not make me go find you for your game ID, etc., etc., etc. Hey, all right. So that's all of that. If there's any questions, I of course can go through it again later. Anyways, so Asgard starts tonight. And then the update. So we're coming up on the end of the month. I believe there's like, 28 days in this month, I think. 1 second. Yep, 1 week. There's like a week left. Holy crap. I am so not ready for that. Just, wow. So, anyways, there's roughly a week left. We're looking at the update, this new update with Ultra Marble. I will throw these up here. Bam! So, we are looking at this roughly for, we've been told the 8th of March. That would be almost 2 weeks away. So would be palace level 41 to 50. Ultra Marble will be needed to raise those buildings. I also would imagine that gold can be used for those. Now, the new item, I'm just going to refer to them as Souls 2.0. Souls 2.0 will be earned from T7, T8, T9. Now, I cannot begin to imagine that with T7, I don't know. So T7, I could see going either way. I could see T7 splitting at that point and us getting the new soul shards and the old soul shards. But I could also see them rebalancing it and reworking it and giving us just the new soul shards for T7, T8, T9. And then, of course, making everything below T6 being what we know for soul shards now, like what we train T8 with. So I'm not entirely certain how this is going to be reworked, rebalanced, or whatever. But it will be train 1 T9 with 2 Souls 2.0. So basically, like how we see T8 now, it's 1 soul shard per T8. It will be 2 Souls 2.0 for 1 T9. Now, like the healing, heal 1 T9 with either 1 Soul 2.0 or 1 soul shard. Not entirely certain. We're not like it wasn't exactly entirely 100% clear as far as what the healing part of that is. Like, so it could be half of the cost to heal one as it is to train one, but it could also be like one regular soul shard to heal them. I don't know. And then of course, hello! And then of course, personal leagues will be reworked. As we've seen, personal leagues have always been based on palace level. Now, normally, our palaces have gone up anywhere from like 4 to 5 levels. Like we went from 26 to 32. We went from 32 to 35. And then we've gone from 35 to 40. Now in this update, this upcoming update, we are getting 10 more levels. So from 40 to 50. So I'm not sure if it's going to split when it comes to leagues as far as like, you know, Palace level 41, 42, 43 will all be in Asgard still. And then 45 and above will be in whatever the new league is. I don't know. But I do know that with leagues being reworked, that there is a potential possibility that some of these achievements, such as like Olympian and other stuff, might be slightly easier to get if somebody stays at a lower palace level. And I'm talking like specifically 40, 30, well, 38, I think, is at Odin. So I think like 38 through 40 would be like ideally the prime area to stay in as far as palace level if you wanted to push for like Olympian specifically. I'm not sure. Of course, like the achievements could also be reworked. And like, I mean, we've seen achievements going up and some of the stuff, like some of the requirements on them changing. So it is very, very, very possible that, hello! It is very, very, very possible that we could see these achievements be reworked along with the palace levels of 41 through 50. Not only for requirements, but also, like, I mean, we're going to see a new league, so we're going to see different rewards. We're going to see different checkpoints and other stuff. And as we all know, as leagues go up, the checkpoints get harder. The rewards get, well, you know, the rewards get greater. So, we're looking at this roughly like the tip or hint has been the 8th of March. That would be a Saturday. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Oh, for the love of Jesus. My calendar is not a dangerous website. 1 second. Okay, so here we are on the 20th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That would be the 8th right there. Roughly, that would also be International Women's Day. Would be the 8th of March. When we've heard this update is rumored. It's roughly like a week to 2 weeks away. Now traditionally, updates like this have been done on Mondays. Mondays. So normally like the 10th or the 3rd are roughly the 2 days that we would normally be looking at an update like this. The news said the 8th. So, I mean, it is possible that we could have this update prior to a mini Asgard on the 9th, or a Battle for the Light, I guess. No. Battle of the Light would be 8th. So, I mean, if a Battle for the Light is going this day and it ends prior to the update, it is entirely possible. I mean, it would make it the 9th. Figuratively, the 9th Polarium time would then be the update. It would be like late night the 8th for like me, for instance. But it is entirely possible that within 2 weeks we could see all of this stuff change as far as Palace levels, T9s, and other stuff. Now, like, I'm not sure how this Souls 2.0 is going to break down. Like, normally, and I do say normally, hello! Normally, like, oh, this is so hard to think about. Normally, like, during an SH Siege, for instance, it would make sense. Thursday's like the prime day between events. So normally, for instance, if I'm defending this right here, like the Odin Tower. So Odin Tower, say with 3 people, say Yellow, Amber, and I are in the Odin Tower. On average, it would be, if we don't miss a single march, if we don't miss a single march on the Odin Tower, that would be 250 mil soul shards. Now, with T7 giving soul shards 2.0, with soul shards 2.0 being for T7, T8, T9, I don't know if that means like it's going to be, for instance, like the ratio. 1 second, I gotta pull up a chart. Okay, so for every So, figuratively now, it is 30 soul shards for every 1,000 T7 you kill. Now, with soul shards 2.0 becoming a factor, I don't know if it's going to remain 30 and just do like... So, I don't know if it's going to be like this. I don't know if it's going to be like 30 soul shards and 5 soul shards 2.0, souls 2. Hello, Platroy! And 5 soul shards 2 for every 1k T7 killed. Or if it's going to just split down to like 5 souls 2 for every 1 KT7. And that's an example. I'm not saying 1 KT7 is going to be 5. I'm just stating that, like, with them coming in, with the reworking and rebalancing of the tiers, I don't know if we're still going to get the same amount of soul shards for a T7 killed as we do now, with the addition of Soul Shards 2.0 added on top. So it should be kind of interesting to see how it's reworked. We could see a lot more, I guess, of like towns being a thing, because that would mean roughly everything from T6 down would give you soul shards, which are needed for T8, and then everything from T7 up would give you soul shards 2.0. So like it'll be interesting to see how the balance works. Now leagues, like I said earlier, leagues have traditionally like been based on palace level, and palace level has never jumped 10 levels before. We've always only seen palaces go up by like, 5s. Again, we went from 26 to 32, roughly 5-6 levels there. Went from 32 to 35, we got 3 levels there. And then when T8 came out, we went from, when T8 came out, we went from 35 to 40. And now with T9, we're jumping 10 levels. So, not entirely sure exactly how that breakdown will be. Now, the other thing is that we've heard roughly that find it right here. The Ulfer Marble. Nice, yellow. The Ulfer Marble. This stuff right here. It's been in events recently, like Battle for the Light, like Clan Slaughter in Battle for the Light. We will probably see it in Jotunheim and Asgard. We've heard it stated that stated that roughly 500 Ulfer Marble will be needed for upgrades to buildings. Now, I don't know exactly, well, one second. I don't know exactly, like, how many are going to be needed per level, roughly. And we don't know the cost of gold. Let me do some math real quick. Oh, I gotta count zeros. Okay. So, if we take 500 million, divide it by 10 levels. Oh, whoops. Just give me the answer. I don't care about all the other doohickey bobbers. There we go. Had to find a simplified calculator. 500 million divided by, so that would be roughly like 50 million per level. of course, like, of course, that's if they were all absolutely even. As we know, like, there are no, like, absolute even levels of anything. So, like, I mean, uh, yes, exactly. It will be expensive. Um, but roughly, as I said, like, we know there are no absolute, like, even levels of anything. Like, I mean, for the first level, you might need, like, 500k to take your palace level to 41. And then, like, the second level, you might need, like, 650k. And I'm just throwing these out there for examples. And then it might potentially just grow and grow and grow. So, like, the other thing that is going to be potentially expensive, and Boomer discussed this on Sunday, was a lot could depend on this for a lot of people. I think I have, like, 365k or something like that. Oh, a lot for people could depend on this. We could see a lot of people resort to their first type, if possible. Like, because the Valkyrie, what's up, Detroit? Because the Valkyrie is so expensive, we could see a lot of people with this update revert back to their first troop type. So, I mean, like, Valkyrie is expensive. Poor Amber, her main troop type is, I think, 5th in her Valkyrie. So, like, we could see a lot of, like, people revert back to their first type if they have the gear. Because, like, this is just going to kind of be nuts. We haven't seen Soul Shards 2.0. Soul Shards 2.0 will be knowledge. So, Souls 2 or Souls 2.0 will be knowledge. I'm calling them Souls 2.0. Those will be what is needed for knowledge, as well as training T9. So, like, I mean, obviously, I'm thinking we're going to be seeing Souls 2.0 in the bank. Or, like, there's just going to be a lot of gold packs being bought. Because, like, figuratively, before, like, we all thought Palace level 40 was expensive. When it came out, it was expensive. And I remember looking at the knowledge and being like, wow, this is billions of gold. Like, now, it's really not expensive as far as, like, Gen 2 souls. There you go. Yes. I didn't look to see if I still had the pack before I started talking about this. Bad. I don't. Go figure. How do I not actually have a gold pack? That is insane. I have a ton of VIP. Okay, so for, like, instance, before, we never would have seen packs that are roughly, like, I mean, that's 8.2 billion gold for $10. And that's not, like, now, it's not unheard of. And 8.2 billion in the course of stuff, 8.2 billion gold is not a lot in the game anymore. Like we discussed last month in Jotunheim, it is possible to get 20 to 30 billion gold if you close all of your checkpoints. All of your clan checkpoints get closed. League of Asgard, it is entirely possible to get 20 to 30 billion in gold. So, like, it is plausible that these upgrades could be billions, if not like borderline trillions by the time like you max it all for gold, because like, I mean, I remember the T8 knowledge was, I think, like 1.2 billion if it was like your sixth or something like that. So comparatively, compared to what we have in the game now, let me see. We have a chart for that. If I can remember how to pull it up. Okay, so like, if T8 was first, on your knowledge, secret knowledge, it was 7.5B on your first tree, and it was 14.8 on sixth tree. So secret knowledge 2, T8 tree on your first, it was 77. Oh wait, I totally typed that wrong. There we go. Do that. All right. 7.5 billion gold for first tree, 14.5 billion or 14.8 billion for your sixth tree, T8 secret knowledge 2. So like roughly gold wise, I mean, none of this stuff ever stays the same. It all kind of like scales on a massive amount of stuff. It would not be surprising to see this sitting at like, you know, first tree, if they're separate trees of secret knowledge, which I believe they will be, because there is no other like T9 bonuses anywhere. We haven't seen T9 bonuses in VIP. We could see them in buildings, I suppose. But like for the T9 bonuses to come all from knowledge, I mean, we could have an offense, defense, and health tree again, as well as like fortress and towns. What's up, Molnir? We could also have like fortress and towns, secret knowledge trees, just specifically for T9. Those would all need soul shards 2.0 or gold. So like, I mean, the T8 at the time, 14.8 billion, was a lot of gold. Like for it to be sixth, for instance, it was a lot of gold. Now, I mean, like I'm sitting on 24.2 billion. I know guys in our clan that are reportedly sitting on like 100 billion, if not more. So, I mean, like, it's reasonable. This could be extremely expensive as far as like what we know in the game. I'm not sure exactly how Soul Shards 2.0 are gonna break down. I'm curious to see what the split on the T7 will be, like roughly, if we're still gonna get 30 per 1k T7 and then like say 5 Soul Shards 2.0, or if it's gonna be something different. So it'll be kind of interesting. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break, heat up my coffee, use the restroom real quick, and when I come back, we're going to talk about, like, new Jotunheim rewards. Please, again, check out the links. There is that, now new Wheel of Luck. If you guys, if you guys donate, purely donate to the link that is pinned at the top. And then donations of certain amounts go to, of course, certain wheels that you are guaranteed a prize. You are guaranteed something for donating amounts of stuff to the streamers now. One streamer per month. Not to, like, you know, throw that out there, but I hope and pray it's me. Anyways, also check out the merch shop. It comes with stuff like this, for instance. I am working today. Modib, since you asked today, I will get a snapback cap up there for embroidery and figure out costs and other stuff. But that is the merch shop here. There's an assortment of stuff in it, as well as memberships and donations. And then check out the GoFundMe. All of it goes to the streaming equipment. So anyways, check those out. I will be right back.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if...
Okay. All right. Yellow. I do greatly appreciate it if you guys do buy stuff. Send me pictures of it when you get it. Let me know what you think. So, MJ, no. Soul Shards 2.0 will be everywhere we fight for T7, T8, T9. This is roughly the, boom. This was the whole thing, as far as, stuff we had. The healing was kind of hinky. It didn't really translate over well. So, Soul Shards 2.0 will be earned from killing T7, T8, T9. We don't know what the Soul Shard breakdown is going to be as far as T7 or T8. Because, like, now, currently they give us a fairly good ratio as far as soul shards. I mean, like T8 on T8 hate crimes are never beneficial. Like you never get a bunch of soul shards for killing a bunch of T8. Really? Well, depends on whose T8 they are, to be honest. But for the most part, we don't get as many soul shards as we use using T8. So like, I mean, if I train 100 billion T8 and I use those 100 billion, reality is I'm probably going to walk away with, you know, anywhere from 25B to 40B. So I'm going to get like a third, basically a third of like what I used. So like, I don't know exactly how the breakdown will be for T7, T8. We could see like an assortment of things that, as far as like an assortment of things, as far as the, breakdown of shards from T7, T8. We might see like the normal amount of regular shards and then soul shards 2.0 thrown in there on top, or we could see an entire reworking of other stuff. Like, so I'm not sure exactly what the breakdown is going to be. Now, like the healing of T9, one T9 with either one soul shard 2 or one soul shard. The hint by Jurgen wasn't really clear as far as like wasn't really clear as far as like if it would be one regular soul shard or one soul shard 2.0, so like half the cost to heal that it is to train. I have no idea. That's like still a mystery. It was a hint that was clear as mud. I will just throw that out there. It didn't translate over well, and I'm not entirely certain. Like, I mean, watching SCO's stream where we got most of these hints from, watching the stream with SEO was one of those things like, the community's questions about it, like, it just wasn't clarified as far as what the healing was going to be. So, like, it'll be interesting to find out what the healing and training ratio is, and also what the kill ratio is as far as the soul shards that we earn. Like I said, exponentially, we could see the gold, the cost for gold practically double to triple what we saw for Palace level 40. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. It could potentially be rough. So now, Jotunheim. I don't know if you guys have looked at the Jotunheim news that was in the game, but there's some pretty interesting new stuff. So next, Jotunheim. Detroit, are you still here? Like, I don't know if Detroit is still here, and Molnir, both of you, MJ and Detroit, are you both still here? Before I, like, throw you guys under a bus using you for an example. Anyways, holding the throne clan competition, reaching top places in ranking, participants from League of Asgard will receive Guard of Cosmos or one level upgrade for the Guard. 5 participants for first place, 4 participants for second. Third and fourth places will receive 3. 5th through 9th will receive 2, and 10th through 15th will receive 1. So it looks like this Jotunheim is going to be a very, very, very busy throne, at least for the League of Asgard. Now, like, it says, of course, chiefs of winning clan will decide who gets to receive the rewards. Each selected Jarl will only be able to obtain the guard or upgrade it by 1 level. So, it will be a Cosmos Jotunheim, minus the fact that you will not need to, it's a clan ranking instead of personal ranking. So, like, I anticipate that there will be a lot of clans going for the throne. Cosmos is probably hands down one of these skins that is desired by a lot of people. What's up, Silent Rampage? Ooh, Molnir, where'd you get that? Like, I anticipate, like MJ, I imagine you have Cosmos, right? Like, and I'm asking this for a reason. I'm not gonna, like, you know, put you on the spot too much, dude. What's up, man? Hola, Silent Rampage. So I imagine the guys with Cosmos, or like the clans looking to get Cosmos for their players, that this is like an outstanding thing. Bounty, when Bounty was here on the stream, he discussed like how he literally stayed up to the point, like he felt physically sick. Literally, Bounty like made himself physically sick staying up for 4 days straight to hold on to that ranking, to get Cosmos. It is not a very common skin. To be honest, I think there's like all of 3 or 4 people maybe in Ret that have it. I think Giants might have like 3 or 4 people that have it. Blood might have 2 or 3, maybe 4. VR1 might have like 3, maybe 4. SPQRF 3, maybe 4. I mean, like, it's been 25 people roughly have gotten it, I think, like twice. I mean, I would say Detroit is frozen. What do you mean he's frozen? I think like roughly it'll be like, I think it's under 100 actually. I think it's under 75 that have, to be honest. Yellow. Maybe not. Ruler again, like, so Ruler was one of the ones that was in ranking. So, like, I mean, it would be more common to see players with Ruler than with Cosmos, just because once the clan ranking hits, and I'm sure MJ, like, I'm sure you can say this, like, once the clan ranking hits, it is way easier for clans to, like, earn these rewards for players, for their players, or, like, give them a level up of them, than it is to, like, you know, like Bounty said, Bounty killed himself for 4 days to earn Cosmos, making himself literally physically sick. So, like, I would say 75. I mean, definitely under 100 people have Cosmos. So now, whether various levels or something, I have no idea. But I do know it is significantly hard to max, raise, and otherwise. So, like, there is that. But anyways. So, Guard of Cosmos for ranking of holding the throne. Slaughter in Jotunheim. Asgard League will, of course, have King's Gear, 8 pieces for first place ranking, 6 pieces for second place, 5 pieces for third, so on down the line. Now, I was expecting, honestly, in here to be seeing Ruler. Like, I mean, Ruler and Cosmos together, in my opinion, are... No what? I'm confused. Oh, you don't have Cosmos. Okay. I would imagine, feasibly, Cosmos and Ruler would be, the 2 unstoppables when it comes to, mass offense. And then, of course, you pair that with, King's Gear, and your offense just goes, insane. But Troy, I don't have any of it. I don't have King's Gear, Cosmos, Ruler, Among the Strongest, or King of the North, I might add. None of it. So, Clan Slaughter in Jotunheim is where I honestly expected to see Ruler. Instead, by reaching top places in rankings, participants in League of Asgard will get to upgrade any level of their town skin, except for Cosmos. So, normally, that was Cosmos and Ruler. Now it's just Cosmos. 10 participants for first, 9 for second. Oh man. I'm just not even going to touch that Silent Rampage. 8 participants for third, 7 participants for fourth, 6 participants for fifth, etc., etc., etc. Chief of winning clan decide who receives the rewards. Blah, 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 blah. So, Slaughter in Jotunheim is slightly different. Slaughter in Jotunheim, by reaching top places in ranking, League of Asgard, and Odin, League of Asgard and Odin will receive achievements they want or will get an upgrade to a level of their selected achievements. 10 achievements for first, 8 achievements for second, etc. in Asgard. League of Odin is 5 for first and 4 achievements for second. Chief winning clan will decide who will receive the rewards, etc., etc. And then T4. T4 Slaughter Comp. By reaching top places in ranking, participants for League of Asgard and Odin will receive any achievement they want except King of the North and Among the Strongest, or will get to upgrade a level of their achievements. So as I said, when stuff like this, hits ranking, it is way easier as a clan effort than it is obviously solo. So solo going 48 hours, like I said, Bounty, when Bounty was here, Bounty said he literally made himself sick going after the Cosmos skin, physically sick, staying up that long. So, it's way easier when this stuff hits ranking, but likewise, it'll probably mean a busier throne. But I don't know, obviously, so we now also have the Slaughter, VIP Slaughter in Alfheim. To be honest, I will show my peasant score here. Do that. And then this. Now, I didn't play a full round, just FYI. I imagine that we will see a VIP Slaughter in Jotunheim again. Might also see the addition of Ulfr crystals or Ulfr marble. Like they could definitely could definitely be pushing the thank you. Could definitely start pushing the VIP in Jotunheim and Alfheim, but we could also start seeing more Ulfr marble, Ulfr crystals for participation in Battle for Light, and stuff like that going on in Jotunheim as well, because they're going to be pushing us to get the marble in order to do the building upgrades. Now, like, again, it was cheaper to do buildings with gold than it was with soul shards. So I'd imagine that when you add up the cost of boosts, Soul Shards 2.0, what's up, Pepe? Soul Shards 2.0 and some other stuff, I imagine that it's going to be cheaper again to use gold versus Soul Shards 2 for knowledge, and cheaper for gold versus Ulfra Marble resources and boosts for buildings. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think is in store as far as like VIP and other stuff? I know like they said that there would be a rebalancing of the events. Let me look back here. One moment, I gotta scroll up. Okay. God, this has been like forever. Oh, hey, Q&A with Torn. Like all the way back December 1st. A lot of pain. Oh, it's going to be brutal, I am sure. So, ooh. So, new updates planned in terms of events. Torrent says won't reveal the plans, but they want to make a new mini event. Lots of paying. Yes, exactly. Like, I mean, it's a matter of like, I mean, clans could easily now, with the Cosmos being in ranking, give their players like a level to the Cosmos skin, essentially saving them a lot of money and time. The requirements for Cosmos are nuts. 1 second. Okay, so is it planned to raise new shaman levels? Torrent says after the 50th level of the city, so we already know like shaman levels will be coming too. I don't believe that will be on this update, but we do know shaman levels will be going up sometime after Palace level 50. I'm hoping and praying that that is not also on this update. Oh man. Like I'm just gonna throw that out there. All right. They're already working on diversifying the prizes of added levels in Jotunheim events. I imagine that's where we will start to see Ultra Marble, Ultra Crystals, etc., etc. Like it says one new league. So like where people were saying players who play in top clans, time to come up with other leagues since their ratings and earned points are sometimes impossible to beat for a whole kingdom. Torn says they will be adding that to the new league. Yeah, it is like it is crazy. I actually have one second. Hero energy will be expanded to 1B. I imagine that could be in this update as well. Okay. We already knew about all that. 1 second. Cosmos. So I will tell you this. I have like absolutely zero hope of ever like maxing Cosmos. To be honest, like Cosmos, is it next week? I'm not sure. I think yes. I think it is next week. So, if you guys have never looked at this before, this thing right here, like, there we go. This skin. So, honestly, to those of you that have earned it, like, you have my admiration, utmost respect, and, like, I think you might be slightly insane. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. I set it a bounty when he was here this last week on the stream to earn the Guard of Cosmos in a 48-hour window was nuts for these guys. Now, to max this is an entirely different breed of just an entirely different breed in general. So to get this wonderful animation, to get this animation right here, right there, boom. These requirements, like, to be honest, are not for everybody. There is just no way. So, 50 billion gold. I mean, I could probably manage that in a month. I mean, like, my gear's not done, so, I mean, it is possible if I bought all my hero energy with gold to purely get that. 50 billion shards in towns. Little harder. I mean, normally, like, Jotunheim, I average, like, 15 billion. So 50 billion shards in towns. Now, like, killing 100 billion T4. Again, little different. But, like, so these requirements themselves, like, obviously, the bigger, stronger guys would do this stuff regularly, earn 100 billion shards in towns. Fair enough. Like now, when it comes to the shards and the stones, it is consistently won all the way through. 10 million star shards, 56.8k runic stones, and 56.8k Asgard stones. So, like, requirements aside, I mean, 500 billion T7, 500 billion T8, those are whatever. But, like, the total, the grand total of like, that's the big thing, is 140 million star shards, 795.2, I forgot the point 2, 795k runic stones and Asgard stones. Roughly, yes, I believe. 1 second. Give me a minute. We can compare these two side by side. Because why not? Ah! I don't know if I can make it a comparison side by side that you guys can see though. Give me a moment. That'll work. Okay. I believe it is almost 3 times what ruler is. Oh, nope. Like, it would be a waste, to be honest, for me to ever get either one. I would never max either one. There it is. Okay, so ruler. Oh, we don't have a total. Give me a sec. I will math this out. One moment. Let me do some number crunching here real quick. Oh yeah, I mean the requirement levels are easily double, easily double. Um, Just gonna do this. This would be the easiest way to do it without having to math all of this out. There we go. I'm just gonna like do that. Just because like I just don't want to number crunch all that. It's just a lot of unnecessary numbers. Okay, so here you go. Side by side comparison. Roughly, we'll try to make these bigger. Okay. So like you don't see earn shards in towns for ruler until level 10 and it's 25B. And then at 12 again it's 25B. So like I mean the earn shards in towns at 50B on ruler is literally double. Followed by again like everything else on ruler, or on Cosmos, I should say, versus ruler, everything is practically doubled all the way down. Spend 300 billion gold, spend 50 billion gold. So, I mean, that's almost tripled. Kill T8, 500B. Kill T8, 25B. So, like, I mean, it is almost triple to like it is almost triple on the amount needed to raise Guard of Cosmos. And that's before you take this into effect. Like, it's 10 million per level, 56.8k. On ruler, you don't even get that at the bottom. Like, I mean, here's the comparison on just star shards and stones. Like, it is more expensive. Not only is it harder for requirements to raise Cosmos, but it is also more expensive on like stones and star shards. So like, to be honest, this skin is not for everybody. The amount that is needed for it is probably some of the like highest requirements I have ever seen in a game. Now like when it comes to bonuses, of course, like the bonuses for Cosmos versus the bonuses for ruler, they are slightly different. But like, I mean, these bonuses right here, let me see. Okay, so these bonuses right here, 750% total offense, defense, and health. guess what? At VIP 90, VIP 90, 755% total offense, defense, and health. 5% more. VIP 90 gives 5% more total offense, defense, and health than Cosmos. Like, I mean, granted, the two of them combined would be insane, but like, legitimately, VIP 90 gives 5% more total offense, defense, and health than a maxed Cosmos skin. Not saying like 90 is like greatly affordable and achievable either. It's like, it's definitely going to take time for people to regularly be at level 90 VIP. But like, VIP 90 gives 5% more total offense, defense, and health than maxed Cosmos. And then naturally, of course, if you had VIP 100, it's 1,000. So like, I mean, just saying, I would guess like VIP 90 would cost more, roughly like around what Ruler would cost. This right here, it's like top ladder right there. It might look innocent and starting at $4.99, but I believe the grand total cost for that is like 2,200 USD, 1,800 USD maybe. So like, and Cosmos isn't, I mean, Ruler's not anywhere near as expensive. Or I mean, well, Ruler's not near as much like bonus wise as Cosmos, but it's like 1,800 to 2,200 USD for that skin right there in the Neon store. So like, I think it's pretty comparable, and Bounty stated this too. Pretty sure that raising this right here, raising Cosmos and having it maxed, aside from the troops that you use to get it and the 48 hours of just no sleep, I am fairly certain the cost to raise it is very, very, very equivalent to buying Ruler. But again, like Silent Rampage said, that's for a level 1. So like, I think honestly, I believe they are very, very comparable. I think it's probably about the same to Max Cosmos, to be honest. Maybe slightly more depending on bank offers, availability, etc., etc., etc. I think honestly it would probably be the same. I think it would probably cost about the same, roughly, based on packs. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't know if I still have them. I know I had them the other day. I took a screenshot of that, I think. Nope, they're not in there anymore. Like I had packs at like 56k, Asgard stones and runic stones, but it was like $100. So I mean, like, and that would be one, like roughly one level of Cosmos. So, I mean, when really, like, looking at the cost for it in general, I might have it in here. I doubt it. Like, I mean, it's 35k Asgard stones for $50. That would be 35k at 50 and 795,200. Ah, clicked the wrong thing. Okay, you would need this pack right here 22 times. 22.7 times to be exact. So $50 times 22 comes out to, well, it'd be 23. You'd need it 23 times. It would be just for the amount of Asgard stones needed, with $50 packs being 35k, it would be roughly 1,150 USD for Asgard stones alone for Cosmos. So, like, I mean, just breaking it down, honestly, the amount of cost essentially for what it would cost you to max Cosmos, if you got it, is like, it's high. Exactly. And runic stones, which, let me see. Again, so it's the same thing. So that would be 2,300. That would be roughly 2,300 USD for runic stones and Asgard stones to max Cosmos. Not including the star shards. I mean, star shards are like, they're kind of thrown into everything, so like, I don't have any just pure star shard offers currently, but I mean, like, 2,300 USD just for the stones needed to max Cosmos. Like, these right here, just these two, would be $2,300. And then 140 million star shards, which, I mean, some people have a ton. I don't know anybody that specifically would have, I don't know anybody that specifically would have, that many just laying around. But like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So, I mean, the bonuses, like I said, level 90 VIP, it might be almost comparable to spend 2,300 USD for level 90 VIP. I think, I mean, like, I'm at 71, so, like, the amount of points needed to go up are just kind of sickening. I'm not even going to math it out, but I think really it would be very comparable to roughly like 2,300 in VIP might give you roughly the same as like buying the skins to max or buying the stones to max Cosmos. And level 90 VIP would give you the exact same bonuses, I think. I mean, let me see. So we have True Bovens, defense and health, level 90. VIP is 755%. So 5% more. And then T8 warrior offense and health when attacking towns. It's lower. I mean, is T8 warrior health or offense, defense, and health in towns? Like, so I mean, it's 700%. It is 600% for warrior offense in towns and 300% for defense and health in towns. T8 warrior offense during an attack goes to 800%. Cosmos, of course, it gives the when attacking towns. Offense during an attack against T4 is 150%. Offense during an attack against T4 is 450% on VIP 90. So, like, honestly, like, VIP 90 has pretty much very, very, very comparable, if not slightly better stats than Cosmos. So, I mean, take that as you want. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that has it. I'm not knocking anybody that's gone for it, anybody that wants it. But, like, personally, if I was spending $2,300 in this game, I would hands down go for VIP over Cosmos at that point. Just because, like, I mean, like I said, the reality of me ever maxing it is just not going to happen. I think it was, it's Nasty from Giants that said, that keeps trying to donate his Cosmos to people to max it. Because it's just, it is like so insane for maxing requirements. I don't honestly know, like, I mean, Bounty said, he made himself physically sick getting it, and then has just kind of been like, bleh, when it comes to maxing it. The cost of stones is absolutely nuts. Ruler would be way more achievable for a lot of people. Let me see. Ruler, of course, that lovely, like, awesome dragon. There's quite a few of them in the game. I mean, it's probably hands down one of my favorite animations right there. I just didn't generally like a fire spitting dragon just because why not? Like, that is way more achievable for people to max. As far as, like, stones, star shards, it is significantly less. The requirements are a quarter less than what Cosmos are, roughly. So I mean, like, starts off 3 billion hero energy, 6 billion gold, 35 billion T7, 50 billion soul shards, earn 50B. I mean, so like the 50Bs are in there, but they're not like straight out the gate. Cosmos, like straight out the gate, bam, 50 billion. Ruler, at least like by the time you get to level 11 is when you see the 50B. The amount of soul shards, I mean, are double to almost triple. Like, I mean, the amount of star shards and stuff are double to triple what we see a lot of skins. But like really like 12K down here isn't as bad as like what we see on Cosmos. I mean, I think I have skins that are actually, let me check. Let me see. I think it's double to triple what defense is to raise. It's triple. So like, I mean, it's triple compared to like, it is triple compared to like Guard of Defense at level 15. Or I think my war. So I mean, it's very comparable to like War. Guard of War is 12K. Seasonal or runic stones at level 15. Ruler is very, very comparable, except of course you need both runic and Asgard. So I mean, like, it's double in that aspect. But I mean, it's comparable to what we see on most skins. Cosmos just completely blows all of that cost out of the water to like an extreme amount. I mean, it's triple. 56K compared to 13K. Yeah, it's like almost 4 times. So Cosmos is like practically on average, it's like 4.2. Comes out to like 4.2 times more expensive to max Cosmos than it does to max Ruler. So like that alone right there tells me that it is something like I will personally never max. Oh, man. Good luck to those of you that have it, want it, or otherwise. Honestly, King's Gear is hard to earn, but it would be out of the 3 of King's Gear, Cosmos, and Ruler. I think King's Gear would be the easiest to max. I mean, it's gear. It's not as expensive. It's like right in between troop-specific gear and Asgard gear. So cost-wise, it would probably be easier for somebody to max King's Gear than to max Ruler or Cosmos. Ruler, of course, being like, I mean, purely the bonuses on both Cosmos and Ruler are what make them worth it. But like Cosmos, to get those bonuses, just an absolutely crazy amount of time and money. It's not a skin. It has been said multiple times. It is not a skin for everybody at all. It is like absolutely expensive to get, expensive to earn, expensive to max. So I mean, it's cool that like Polarium is throwing it in ranking for them to be able to like, you know, earn for clans to be able to earn like levels. But like, as far as like what the requirements for the levels are, they are not for the faint of heart. They are extremely expensive and extremely like hard earned. So it's like just keep that in mind. Like the bonuses are like, I mean, the total offense, of course, total offense, total defense, total health is phenomenal. When I did the VIP breakdown, I discussed how like, you know, once you get to 90, you start seeing more offense totals start kicking in. Offense in towns starts being more of a thing. So, like, I mean, it's very comparable to VIP 90. Most defensive stats in VIP cut off at like 80 something, I think they cap. And then like 81 to 90 is just kind of like some small little incremental stuff until 90, where you start seeing the big jumps of the offense, defense, health. So it's like, honestly, it is a crazy amount of stuff needed for either one of those skins. Good luck to those of you that want it, or are working on maxing it. It is nuts. Oh man, anyways, that is like kind of all I've got for today. Of course, during Asgard, I will probably go live. Might have some, maybe go live. It is a 24-hour event. I will likely have some battle reports, I hope. Battle reports to show you guys come Sunday. And then we have Jotunheim next week. Anyways, before we go, thank you guys for being here today. Of course, as like I said before, check out the links. The links, of course, right here. Bam! Proxy Discord, stream donations, paid memberships, merch, and more. Go fund me. They go to like this. The GoFundMe fundraiser. All of it goes to you are most welcome. All of this goes to streaming equipment. I'm still working with the AdSense and YouTube, trying to fix my monetization, because again, everything stream-wise, Amber and I pay for. This is my first time asking you guys for help to pay for stuff to continue to be able to stream. $3,500 goal. 1,041 is raised. Thank you guys so far. Please, please, please check that out. Share it around with people. Any and every bit helps. The Lodge, Berserkr Bones Lodge for merch and more. Modib, I will have that hat out today. I will figure it out and get you a snapback with embroidered out today if I can. The whole thing of products here. These are just promotional products. But of course, this is roughly like the trucker hat. Bam! That is what it looks like. Right there, the final product. I am getting these embroidered, so I will get these added to the shop for embroidered. And then, of course, the donations. This is where you guys, if you donate money to me, have the opportunity, bam, have the opportunity to be put in for the Wheel of Luck. It is the one pinned at the top of the chat. Basically, certain dollar amount donations go to a certain wheel that you are guaranteed one of these prizes for a dollar donation to me of some sort. So these are all VIP packs. Basically, I stick like, if you donate anywhere from $17 to $30, I stick all 5 of these on a wheel and stick your name in the middle, and blam, whatever shoots out of the wheel is the VIP you get. I can do this once a month for donations to give back to you guys. Again, none of that donation goes to Polarium whatsoever. It all goes purely to me to fund the channel, fund my time, etc., etc., etc. Anyways, thank you again for being here today. I will see you guys for sure on Sunday, as well as around in the community. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week and awesome Asgard. Oh, be safe, stay warm. I will see you guys around. Thanks for watching.
Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I